And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Scottie Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. White is out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Wolf in at the power forward. And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
Rebounded by the Nets. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Thomas following the three-point attempt by MP. Over Smith. Rebound by Smith. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 5.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Wolf, no good. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP looking around. Releases from 15. Here's Demon, covered by MP. Claxton, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
MP kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now, here's Okoro. 11-point game his last outing. And it's White missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Lets the 3 fly, and it's Demon missing. Chicago trailing here. Outside White, outside Williams. MP sets the screen for Williams. Kicks it out to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Paxton a screen on MP. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Chicago leading by 4. Okoro kicks to Williams. MP outside. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Chicago.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Fade away. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
MP dishes to Smith. MP outside. It's good from long range. MP's got 13.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Demon. There's the screen. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Williams. It's up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Thomas. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Here, the step back. And it's Demon missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. 4th, MP.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Bang, bang. The pass was there, and Thomas was shot ready.
Here's MP. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to man. Here's Demon. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Nets trail by 14. Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Punching it up inside. Thomas finds a variety of ways to score.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Pass to White. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Demon, covered by MP. Pass to Demon. Thomas against White. Thomas down low. Here's Demon. Off the iron that time.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
White against Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Carter. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, changing it up here. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's hear it for you.
So the Bulls 5 right now. White on the wing along with Okoro. Patrick Williams is out there with Smith. And it's MP in at the point.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
From the baseline. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Thomas.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
MP passes to Okoro. Over Wilson. Okoro's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
It's Thomas outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by MP. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And it's White missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP kicks to Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3.
Okoro's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Thomas on the wing. White with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 12. MP inside. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. White finds MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And stolen by MP. Goes up. And MP throws it down hard.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Bulls pick up 2.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
And White, the bucket on the assist by MP. White's got his second basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Mann's checked in. Free throw good, Thomas. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Connects from three-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Demon. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
4 on the clock. Here's Mann. Misses the three. Chicago leading by 19 points. Okoro kicks to White. Pass to MP. Williams sets a screen for MP. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. He misses the free throw.
Well, it seems like the more offensive responsibility Cam Thomas has been given in his career, the better he's gotten. That says something about his skill.
He hits the second from the line.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP kicks to Smith. From outside, off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Latre. No good on that one. And a deep three from MP. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this.
All right, fans. Time to run it up. Hey, get ready for your pocket fight. Some arena entertainment coming your way.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf at the power forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now, here's MP. And he gets it to go.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
It's Thomas on the wing. Light covering. Here's Demon. That three off the mark.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Okoro passes to White. MP outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself up.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over White. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Demon. A three-pointer is right on target. Demon's got 7 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Smith sets the pick for MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 47 points.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Demon. It's good. He's got 9.
These coaches just love that assist from Thomas. They know Cam can be a good passer.
MP with the bounce pass. For 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Guys, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pulls up from the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Stan Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great... Hold on! Oh, man, that was filthy. Cam Thomas wound up for that slam.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Offensive rebound. He gets that one.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Thomas inside. White on him. Thomas down low. Light covering. Thomas, no luck. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the basket by MP. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Clowney's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Cameron Thomas. Pass to Man. Here's Demon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Demons got 7 points for the quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
And that one's good. MP.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
And MP throws it down hard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Right side Wilson. Pass to Clowney. 6 to shoot. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Now, here's MP. Another bucket. Wow!
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in league history. Back to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
MP, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mann passes to Claxton. Here's Demon. 11 points in the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. And here is MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Carter. And here is MP. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Demon. Mann finds Williams. Wide open shot is on the money. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Outside Williams. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
It's stolen by Carter. Giddey kicks to MP. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Mann. Claxton a screen on Carter. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 9.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's MP. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And a deep 3 from MP. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money.
Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Williams. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Jones. Chicago with the ball. Giddey the pass to Carter. MP outside. And there's another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Carter. Allen is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Asenge in at the 5.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wilson the pass to Claxton. Trying to find Mann and gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and it's off the back rim, no good. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And another one!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Wilson. Pass to Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
Might be time for a little different approach.
And yep, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Back to Thomas. Here's Claxton, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great...
And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Pass to Wilson. Here's Demon. They set the pick from the line. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
The 3 from connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Giddey sets the pick for MP. Driving to the basket. And another one falls.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you, on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53. Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And here's MP for and again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing 3-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight. And it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
The 3 from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
3.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And an intentional foul right there.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that one falls for Mann. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
For your dance team. All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
MP with it from deep. That shot misses. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say we just witnessed the greatest individual performance in NBA history, with MP racking up 90 points. Talk about it, MP.
Oh, okay. I could go on and tell you about, what I did tonight, but for real, I gotta shout out my teammates. Hey, they did an amazing job keeping me open all night long, and I know I scored an absurd amount of points tonight, but everybody's looking at me when really y'all should be looking at them. I couldn't have done any of this without those guys. I love you guys, man.
We appreciate you, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you all. Shout out to my teammates again.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off.
All right, MP, was that quote from your opponent extra motivation for tonight?
Yeah, bro. Talk slick and see what happens.
You think you're finally being recognized as a contender for Rookie of the Year?
I mean, I'm out here breaking records, calling my shots. If I'm not Rookie of the Year this season, they might as well stop handing out the award, bro.
All right. Any extra satisfaction doing this as a second rounder? You know? Seeing as every team in the league passed up on you at least once.
What do you think?